delivery fam, and welcome back to another episode of Breakfast with UDM on the Life of a Gig Worker podcast. And in this episode of the dark side of gig work, I gotta find some music to put right there. What's up, bro?
I'm just, I don't know how much darker we can get, so I'm ready to hear what we got.
All right.
Here comes Jason. Hey, we're coming up on Halloween, so that actually might work out.
Yeah. I hope they don't hit us for copyright.
Shit.
All right, so check this out, bro.
Oh, fuck.
Actually, let's rewind a little bit. Let's read this shit. Right? He says he didn't know what I'm talking about, but Uber says otherwise. $5.59. The estimate for this trip was $21.04, including any upfront tip, but the customer reduced the tip after delivery. Uber can't keep letting people bait tip. Shopped a whole $143 for Dart in Dallas for $21 upfront pay, and says customer reduced the tip to nothing and got paid. All right? Not to mention, it included 5 cases of water and lots of bulk items. You ready?
Yep.
All right, before we even start, because I know you're probably going to stop and start some parts in this, right? What do you think about 2104? You don't know what you're picking up, but you have to go shop, and then when you pick it up, when you shop it, what's your thoughts on, damn, reduced to $5.59?
I think Uber needs to do away with the expected tip bullshit. 1,000%. A driver needs to be comfortable with making the base pay for whatever fucking order they're taking. Stop telling me what you think they're going to tip. Stop telling me what was there. Stop telling me all of that bullshit. If it's going to be $5.59, tell me it's $5.59, and whatever I make on top of that is additional, and let me make my decision.
So is $5.59 okay for $143 worth of stuff with bulk items and 5 cases of water?
Oh, absolutely not. But again, let me make that decision based off the base pay, not based off of what tip you think they're going to leave.
All right,
Stop showing the tips up front, especially when you allow them to change it.
So if they did not allow them to change it, show the tip up front?
Yeah.
But the fact that they give them up to an hour to change it, don't show the final pay up front.
No, show the base pay and that's it.
All right, so let's check this out.
Hello, do you have the phone number to y'all's office?
Well, there's multiple people. What's your...
So I just made a delivery here for Uber for Eric.
Okay.
And the order was $21. So when I get here, he got the order 8 minutes early. I shopped and did $153 worth of food, of snacks for you guys. And then Uber tells me, oh, by the way, they took away all this money and you only got paid $5 for this trip.
So you can talk to Eric?
I would like to, but if not, then I want to talk to a manager, because there's no reason that they should have took my money away unless you're bait tipping. Unless you're tip baiting, like, I don't know why you would do that.
Well, yes, here's
Look, you see how she was like, oh, you have a problem? Oh, that ain't me. Let me go get the damn culprit. All right.
Damn right.
Hell yeah. So they go get Eric.
Dart. I made a delivery here for $21 for a $150 order with Target, $143 and change. 5 cases of water, a whole bunch of bulk stuff. And I just got a notification from Uber that says, oh, by the way, they reduced your tip and you only got $5.59. They do this all the time. They tip bait so that way people will take their orders so they can be cheap. But this is a business. Dart parents it. Operating.
What do you think about that? Like the fact, I mean, shit. Anyone placing the order on Uber is a human. Okay. Mm-hmm. I know she's saying that this is a business. You would expect something different. A business understands certain things, right? But also, just my take on it really quick before we finish the video. A business, they have what money that they can spend already budgeted and what they can't spend, versus a human, they might or might not have their money budgeted. But a business, hey, If my boss tells me, hey, Brian, order all this shit. Okay. You think my boss is going to be happy with me leaving a tip on the company credit card? But you agreeing with me, Josh. You ain't saying much.
Yeah,
But...
nah, I'm going to let you finish the video because I'd already got like 6 things I'm going to throw at you.
Okay, all right.
Facility and innovative services. Like, why are you taking away money from hardworking people? It's what y'all do.
I understand what you're saying. I haven't even touched my app since you guys left. So I don't even know what you're communicating, what you're saying.
I only see it in my app.
I haven't even done the rate, right? So I haven't done anything with it.
So it's just.
All right, hold on. However, I reviewed this trip and found that the customer did reduce the tip after delivery. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Dawn Garza. Shout out to you for, the video. What's your thoughts, bro?
There's a lot to unpack here, just as always, right? And first of all, don't ever fucking do this. We've gone over this a couple times. If there is some shit that goes down between you and the customer, get the fuck up out of there. This is how people get shot, killed, kidnapped, beaten, whatever the fuck, and you're not covered under Uber's insurance once you complete that delivery. Stop putting yourself at risk to try to prove a point or get some views on fucking TikTok. Although we do appreciate it because you gave us content. But again, had this been the flip side, we're going to be sitting here talking about you getting shot or whatever because of what you did. And we're going to capitalize on it. And you're not going to, you know what I mean? I'm just going to give you guys the dark side of content creation. I'm still going to talk about it. But you're going to be laying 6 feet under. Crazy. I'm just going to state it like it is. Secondly, right? So here's how I see this going down. He said my app. Therefore, this was not a business order. This was his own order. And in my opinion, I feel like the expected tip is a factor of a couple of things. It may not be the fact that he put a $20 tip up in the app or $15 tip and let it ride. It could be based on the percentage of what he typically tips. We don't know.
True.
We don't even know if it's a tip bait or not because it's expected tip. That's what they say. It's an expected tip.
But your expectations aren't always right.
No, exactly. So they expect that he's going to tip X, Y, or Z amount. That could be based on the fact that he's put the tip in the system and he may change it, or it could be based on the fact that he didn't put a tip on the order, but he typically tips this percentage every time he orders, right? Or an average of. So if he hasn't done the rating yet, he truly has not changed the tip in the app. Because he showed her that, I haven't even touched your rating yet.
Right.
But again, this now tells me, right, he ain't touched that rating. What the fuck you think he's going to rate you after you showed up to his place of work and did all this bullshit? There go you 1 star, right? So now you're hitting your own earnings because that could be the last straw between you and getting an account deactivation.
But to interject really quick, she did receive a notice from Uber saying that the customer did reduce the tip.
Which Uber has been known to say exactly what you want to hear to get you the fuck off the phone. They've been known to say that shit. They've been known to do the shit. They're gonna say, oh, so how many times when you reach out to Uber have you gotten the, we're going to send this to a specialized team? There ain't no goddamn specialized team, bro. They just want you to fuck off the phone, turn the message orange, and get the fuck up out of there.
It's the person next to me.
Yeah.
Or the person next door because, they be somewhere else.
It's gonna take 24 to 48 hours. In other words, they're giving you some cool down time for you to shut the fuck up and forget about it, and then they're gonna email you the results, and you're not even gonna check it.
Well, I check it. I can't speak for everybody.
Do. But once they've made that final determination, they'll just turn your chat off. Like, oh, well, every time you put in a reply, they just go canned response to you. Well, the specialized team did this and blah, 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 blah. Goodbye.
Yeah.
They're giving themselves buffer time. And in this particular case, they told you what they thought you wanted to hear, that the customer did reduce the tip, not knowing that your dumbass was going to go to the business and knock on the door.
Yeah. And if the customer go ahead, finish your point.
In my opinion, I feel like Uber put the customer in danger by saying that.
I can see what you're saying. Shit. I can see what you're saying. I was going to try to come from left field with something else, but I was like, shit. You see, I stopped in my tracks. It was like, damn, man. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I can see what you're saying.
In my opinion, Uber overstepped their privilege to information. So even if the customer did reduce the tip or didn't reduce the tip, I feel like they overstepped their privilege of information by giving it to the driver. Sometimes being transparent is not what the driver needs. Sometimes the driver just needs to hear, "It sucks. We're sorry for you. Goodbye."
I don't disagree. Sometimes it's just best for everyone to just get, they could be Uber being the filter. Yeah. They said you did a great job. That's perfect. How many times, a customer would leave a poor rating. Uber would show the driver what the customer left, but they wouldn't give details. Right? They would say hey, they said that you did a poor job, and that's it. Like, what? How did I do a poor job? I need more details. And people will try to be slick and say, I need more details so I can know how to improve my delivery, the customer's delivery experience next time. But no, they're just fishing to try to find what customer said it. But I understand where you're coming from, bro. I can't disagree. In this case here, the customer did not even rate the driver just yet, but fuck that. Why they ordering 5 fucking cases of water? Excuse me. See, I had to burp. It came up. Why are they ordering 5 cases of water, bro? Come on. I don't care. What was his name? Eric. If you're watching this video, I know you don't know what driver you're going to get and what vehicle they're going to be driving, but damn, 5 cases of water? That is not light.
I mean, I get both sides, and that's part of my perspective is I have the experience of working on the company side of things, and I have the experience of working on the driver side of things, right? This customer probably placed his order because of whatever family issue that he had and wasn't able to go grocery shopping, or he had to work late and had his groceries delivered to the office so that when he gets off, he doesn't have to stop at the store, whatever the case may be. But again, drivers and expecting tips at this point is getting out of hand. It really is. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't expect a tip. You're in a typical situation. You should expect it. If you provide great service, people are going to take care of you.
Josh,
but
I'm sorry, bro. I got to cut you off. I understand about the tip and the no tip, expecting tip, don't expect tip. I can understand that whole argument, bro. But one thing I will never understand is just like in the last episode, bro. Why the hell you ordering fries and I got to deliver it 20 miles away because there's only one location of this restaurant you want to order from, and then you don't expect it to be soggy? Why are you going to order ice cream 20 miles away? And I keep using 20 miles intentionally, but why would you order 20 miles away of ice cream and don't expect it to be melted? Why would you order 5 cases of water? 1, I'll let you slide. Maybe 2. 5 cases of water, Josh? You better damn tip me. I don't give a damn. Just like this situation with me driving in the flooded parking lot. You better leave me something. Even if I didn't care what. Yeah, go ahead.
But here's my problem, though. It's not the customer's fault that Uber allows them to do it, right? For one.
It's not But there should be some common sense, bro.
If half of these DoorDashers don't have their head screwed on, you can't expect the customers to have it screwed on either, right?
Shit,
so it's
that's
a double-edged sword.
That's a good point.
Half these dashes come out with Jesus sandals and some fucking cargo shorts, like, and half of them, you know, either don't speak the language or they speak the language and they can't even figure out the fuck you just said to them 5 seconds later. I'll never stop using this as an example. We had an independent contractor working for Draver, right? We were doing car offer at the time, and I said leave the keys in the glove box because, you know, it's an overnight delivery. Just leave the keys in the glove box. I'll call the dealership in the morning to let them know what was going on and where the keys were left and all this. Motherfucker turned around, like there was a long pause. It was about a 30-second pause, and the silence was loud. And he just said, "What's a glove box?" So you're on it.
This sounds familiar.
It does, because it was the day before I had you do your shit. And it was parked next to the one I told you to fucking go and drop off. And I said, hey, can you check the fucking glove box, make sure the keys is in there before I call the dealership?
Yes.
The motherfucker smooth told me, what is a glove box? I'll never forget it, bro. You're on an app to be a professional driver. You don't know what basic parts of cars are. And in this aspect, it's the same thing. You know, you got drivers that don't know their ass from their elbow. You got customers that clearly don't know their ass from their elbow, nor the things that they have to go through. These drivers are probably, or these customers probably think that that Walmart or Target loads up their car. They have no idea that they're going to go shop for them. You don't know what they know. Even though that's Instacart, right? Instacart, they know that they go and they shop for them. They probably thinking this shit already ready. So they just going to load it in their car and go. So again, it's not an excuse to not leave a tip, but this all falls back to the same thing that I said before. Stop showing the expected fucking tip. It would eliminate all the issues. If you saw that it was a shop and pay order and it was for $5 and there was, say 143 items worth, you would have said no.
Yeah.
You would have been like, nah, it ain't worth it.
It's just
at
like
that
Instacart.
Point, yeah. Your base pay needs to be worth it for you to take the trip. And if you continue to accept these deliveries that say expected tip, and it's more than you see that base pay is worth, that's on you when you get mad when they take the tip away. That's on you. You have to be comfortable with the base amount that you're going to make.
Now, what I'm gonna do, I want to share something with you, bro. Based on what you're saying, because we do have another video I want you to watch, right? But there's something that someone shared with me, and I said it's pertaining to this conversation where obviously something happened where the base pay got ramped up a lot, right? So go ahead, finish making your point, because I got to send it to my computer and all of the above.
So and you viewers can correct me if they feel I'm wrong, but I just believe that I'm tired of seeing the tip up front. I understand most of y'all want to see transparency. I understand that you guys want to see what you're going to earn before you accept it. But why don't we go back to the way Uber was before and basically say, okay, this is what your base pay is, and that's it. Like, this is all you're going to know. Or Postmates.
Now, I found a screenshot, right? So check this out, right? I got this from he's actually a subscriber. He watches our podcast, bro. So hey. So check this out. He said, "What's good, bro? I had this come in on Uber Eats today. Turns out that Jason's Deli Uber Eats system was down across every Jason's Deli, is what I was told, but it was only for one item. I paid for the item and delivered to get this payout. So check out this payout, bro. One item, Jason's Deli, $60.01. Tip, it's including the tip, right? Let's see here, 10 miles, right? 10 miles, 52 minutes, and 20 seconds. So
that's 2 drop-offs.
Yeah, there's 2 drop-offs, but still $60, bro. You think Uber out here paying $60?
Nah, he got a reimbursement. I'll tell you that.
but to piggyback off of your point, right? Showing what that driver is going to earn, and this is obviously a driver that was excited to receive this payout. It was circulating around because the system was down, right? Nobody's taking it. Maybe it didn't even get pushed out to drivers because it was just whatever the proper terminology is, right? It's like it was just, it got ramped up to $60. So if a driver sees $60 for one item, that's what the drivers are going to expect. But if that driver, I know for a fact, if that driver's $60 offer turned into $3, oh, that would be a major problem. I don't care if it's for one item or not. So piggybacking off of your point of just taking away the expected included tip in the offer screen will alleviate all of the problems. Yep. I agree with you. I don't disagree with you at all. Not on that point. But at the end of the day, man, we're going to see tons and tons of things, including people getting their car stolen. How many times have we said this, Josh? What's the proper protocol to avoid the things like this from happening? Turn your damn car off.
Your car off. Or if you have keyless entry like I do with the button push, you lock your car when you get out.
Just lock it. If it looks like that's a Honda. The Honda Civic.
That's your old beater. You recognize it from a mile away, don't you?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Right? DoorDash driver has his car stolen while delivering food to Detroit home.
Oh, hell no. You did this in the D, bro? Hell nah.
I'm saying, bro. And he dressed for success. I think that's a DoorDash shirt.
I didn't even realize that.
I think that's a DoorDash shirt. But I would think
it's an OG too. That's an OG right there.
Yeah, that's an OG. But you would think for the amount of videos where Dasher gets cars stolen, Instacart gets cars stolen, Grubhub gets cars stolen. Well, let me rephrase that.
Bitch, that was recent as fuck.
Yeah, exactly. But what I'm saying is, Uber Eats driver gets their car stolen. Grubhub driver gets their car stolen. You would think the amount of stories that's out on the internet, people would be doing things a bit differently when they are delivering to certain areas. Remember that story of the person that had his whole family stolen in his damn van? His kids was in it ain't even funny, bro, but it's like, damn, they took everything, the kids and all, you know? Like, come on. You out there hustling, doing what you gotta do. You leave your kids in the vehicle and you come out, they will steal your van. Come on now.
And I'm gonna break this down. So his vehicle gets stolen.
Mm-hmm.
He's an older gentleman. Probably hasn't seen any one of our videos.
Probably.
But again, your vehicle got stolen because you left it on. You see the dude from across the street. His head's not on a swivel. It's starting to get dark outside. The street lights are on. There's overcast. It's the middle of summer. There's nobody around. Nobody outside. You're near a park and there's nobody outside. Like, that's sketchy already to me.
Yeah. So let's finish watching the video, because there's one more thing I want to speak on. But let's finish watching this. All right, rewind just a second here. All right. I think he looked at the guy.
Yep. Beelining it to his car.
Bam. He looked at the guy, but he across the street, so maybe he ended up paying whatever. Let me just.
Bro, he about to cross the street. He's already off the curb. Look at it.
Yeah, but he's across the street. He's probably saying, ain't nothing to worry about because he ain't on his side of the street. All right. So let's go. All right.
Took two photos.
But I'm trying to figure out what the hell is taking so long, bro.
He trying to be a fucking photographer.
But how many pictures? Bro, look at the damn flash. You can see he taking a picture. I think he took one. That's why the flash is off. Or maybe he turned the flash off. I don't know. But
3 photos.
all right, this is the point that I wanted to make. Why are you chasing the vehicle?
Let that motherfucker go, bro.
Don't chase the vehicle.
You don't know if homie got a gun. You don't know if homie got a knife. If he gonna hit you with the damn car.
Exactly.
At least you got your phone. Let that motherfucker go. Call the cops, because the sooner you call the cops instead of fucking with the guy, dude, Detroit be on it, bro.
Yeah, especially with the crime rate, they be on it.
Dude, Detroit be on it, bro. When the van got shot up out there in Taylor, Michigan, MSP, I forget the name of the town. Shit, I know it was Taylor, Michigan, but it's I think it's Dearborn Police or something like that. The South, I can't remember. But there's a police department out there, but the state police, the sheriff's office, and the police force all showed up within 3 minutes when we called. We were like, hey, the van just got shot up out here over by the Stellantis yard. We need somebody to come make the report. They asked if everybody was fine. We had fire truck, ambulance, police, sheriff, state police, all out there within 3 minutes.
Yeah.
They run deep in the D. Deep.
So
let that motherfucker go. Read your plate number so that you remember your plate number. I got mine memorized, but read your plate number and call the police. Hey, it's this car, so-and-so just stole my car. He's headed this direction on this street. Yep. Go and get him. Yeah. That's it. Leave that motherfucker go. If he crashed the car, that's what insurance is for.
Yeah, but I also understand in the heat of the moment, not everybody is processing things just the same way that you and I processed it, right? It's either we either had our car stolen before, or we just understand that it's a material, it's this thing, object. It's an object that can be replaced, and your life cannot be replaced. And if your life cannot be replaced, don't try to stop something from happening that had already happened. He already in the vehicle. He already driving off. Let that man go.
It's a natural response. It's called fight or flight, right? So here I go impressing people again. Everybody has either one or the other reaction or instinct. You're either going to fight or you're going to flight, right? And basically his response to everything, somebody could be holding a gun to his head and he's going to knock the gun out of their hand. That is his natural born instinct, is to fight instead of flight. But the problem is so many people are trying to do fight instead of flight. You ain't trained like that, homie. You are not in the point of advantage. You have to, there's a difference between fight and flight the smart way, and there's a difference between fight and flight the stupid way. Fight and flight the smart way is to know what position you're in. If you can win, then you fight. If you can't win, you better fly like a motherfucker, bro. Fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
I'm telling you.
He's choosing the wrong option. Like you going up against a 2,000-pound car, my dude. You are not going to win that fight. Let it go.
Wait, wait. Fly like a motherfucker, sting like a bee.
Oh, I maybe. I don't know. I thought I said butterfly, but I probably did.
Maybe you did it. Hold up. Maybe my ears are just messing me up. Can y'all let us know what he said in the comments below? Because I could have sworn that's what I heard. Fly like a motherfucker, sing like a bee. I was like, oh, shit. Okay. All right. But, yes, like everything that John said, everything I said is the same thing, right? Just let that damn car go, man, and look at him chasing it.
I can't help but laugh, bro. He fucking moving. He kept up with that car for a solid minute as an old dude, bro. Look. Do it again.
Hold on.
He moving, bro. That motherfucker played football in high school.
Yeah, probably did, man. But here's something else I wanted to point out, right? Maybe, just maybe, I got to give him some kudos too, just in case. He know where he is. He know this is not a great neighborhood. I need to get the hell up out of here, and you now taking my only way to get up out of here. So let me see if I can stop you. What'd you say? Because I'm just like, shit. Have you ever delivered to a neighborhood? You know it's a rough part of the neighborhood, and you are not a resident, and you need to get the hell up out of here as quickly as possible. And now you see somebody taking off in your car. Hey, don't leave me. Not here.
So
I'm just saying.
I'm an avid to a believer, follower, practicer. I've said it on multiple fucking podcasts. My thing stay on me, not in the car, on me, ready, on go, no safety needed, no caulking, no nothing. When I pull it, it's shooting. You got about 0.2 seconds to get, and I have timed it. You got about 0.2 seconds to get the fuck up out of my way. So, if you gonna steal a motherfucking car in the hood, I'm taking out the tires first. We both gonna be in this bitch together. We gonna shit. The tires are going. Be the first 4 shots to get fired.
But Josh, in the state of Florida, if someone is fleeing, you can't shoot them from behind, Josh.
I ain't shooting them. I ain't shooting them at all. I'm shooting the tires.
Josh, are you telling me your shot is that accurate? You're gonna be like, bah, psh, bah, psh.
Wherever I point that motherfucker, it's going.
All I'm saying is, if it hits, and it hits the wrong place, then that's an issue. Just leave it alone, bro.
That's why I got that concealed carry insurance, bro. $3 million coverage.
Okay.
I ain't worried about that.
There's no change in his mind, y'all. But I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all understand what I'm saying, right? And I'm not saying that you can't disagree with Josh. You could agree with Josh at the same time. But I would just say, "Oh, my car."
It just
first I'm calling. Hey, this is the tag number. It's going down the street. Go get it. Damn, babe. Somebody just stole my car. Can you come pick me up? Insurance? Yeah. Somebody just stole my shit. And y'all gonna have to replace that shit. I pay y'all all this damn money. Y'all better replace it. Or give me a rental.
Tomorrow. Yeah.
Give me a rental or something. You need proof? All right, I'm gonna wait for my wife, and I'm gonna wait for the police so I can get the police report and I can send it to your ass. Okay? That's it. That's it for me, bro. Solution.
It just depends on the situation. Obviously, I'm not gonna go shoot a motherfucker tire out for no reason. But if I'm in a hood and there's some other shit going down, you sticking here with me, bro. You stole my shit. We gonna be riding through this together. You made a bad decision. We in a bad spot. We both go, hey, we about to make the best of fucking friends. Because when I shoot them tires out, you going to either be buying me 2 tires or I'm going to take that shit out your forehead. One of the two.
I get it, bro. I get it. But in this case here, anybody that's doing DoorDash or Uber Eats or Grubhub or Instacart or any kind of delivery app, whatever, do not leave your vehicle running. I don't care
if you do. Lock the door.
Don't even leave the damn vehicle running. He said lock the door if you leave it running, but obviously he was wrong about Mercedes Sprinter vans. Okay? So I'm just telling you, I know there was once upon a time in Miami, bro, they were making copies of keys, I believe, of Dodge Chargers or Altimas.
They still do.
But
no, it's all the Chargers.
So y'all see what I'm saying? Yeah, lock your car. The person come in with a key that unlocks your vehicle any damn way.
If that motherfucker came up with a key, he was gonna steal my car whether it was running or not.
Okay, yeah. So at the end of it all, fam, put on an alarm or something. Turn it off, put on an alarm, something, just make sure that you don't leave your vehicle running, especially when you're out here working, because that money.
Install a kill switch.
Look, yeah, but people don't know about that in 2024, bro. But
$3.
Anyway, look, fam, just turn your vehicle off, lock it. If you got to make a quick delivery, obviously it was a quick delivery for this driver.
Ain't no quick about that shit. Look how many pictures he taking.
No, he made it long, bro. And I kind of feel bad for him too, because he an OG, man. You know what I'm saying?
OG trying to take a photo. Bro, that's all I see out here nowadays. I barely see young people anymore doing DoorDash. It's all old heads.
I know why he was running so fast, bro.
Them Nikes.
Nah, that's Pumas. He got the Pumas.
What are those?
No, bro. Anyway, shout out to OG. You know, I hope you got your vehicle back. If you've never had your vehicle stolen, it is not a great feeling. I've never had my vehicle stolen, Josh, but I've had my vehicle towed, right? And it was one of those towing type situations. You know, you visiting a friend and you need to register your tag with the parking in the apartment or whatever.
Yes.
And then like all of a sudden you hear the truck going by late night and then they taking off for somebody's shit.
So,
yeah.
I got a story
mine.
about that. Bro.
We gonna hear yours. But check this out, bro. It was my vehicle being told. It was the Honda Civic. It was my vehicle, and nothing is like running outside bare feet because I ain't had no time to put on my sneakers. Right? Run outside. Hey, what you doing? Oh, you gotta go pick it up, man, because you're not registered. But I am registered. That ain't on me. You gotta have to take that up or down. And so now, vehicle gone, bro. And I had to get an Uber. Actually, it was a Lyft to the damn place. And to find out there was a glitch in the system and my vehicle was registered. But I had a screenshot to prove. If I didn't have the screenshot, I wouldn't have to pay. But go ahead.
So I lived in apartments at the time, and it was the exact same situation, but there was no parking. So I parked on the grass. I was driving that F-150, parked it up in the grass. Now, I got smart. So I put it by my window. So I heard every little thing that was going on. They have to report every vehicle that they're impounding to the sheriff's office and generate a case number before they can touch it. Now, most of the time that's done by computer and it's automatic. It's real quick. But when I heard him backing up and I seen what was going on, I called 911 before he did. I said, hey, somebody's stealing my car. Here's all the information, the VIN number, blah, 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 blah. Bro, I've never had my car returned back to me after an impound other than this time because they tried to put a case number against it and it was already reported as stolen.
Dog, that is smart as shit, dog.
Bro, I've never had it done. It was airport towing out in Orlando. I never forget it. I called them. I said, hey, I guarantee you I don't pay for this motherfucker when it gets back to your yard. I'll see it. I'll see you when you get here. And I just hung up the phone. I get a phone call about 35 minutes later when he gets out to the yard. And he's like, how did you report your car stolen before we picked it up? I said, well, your guy was loud as shit and had all his lights on. So I was able to call them before you did. Next time, maybe he should be a little bit quieter and less visible.
But you know, in Miami, bro, there was a wave of time where they were using those, what do you call the types of tow trucks where they just hook your ass and go? Not the
the auto loaders. Yeah.
So,
and that's what it was.
There was a wave of time where they were just snatching up people's vehicles and then like tucking them all away somewhere after they stole it or whatever. But just hearing that, bro, that was smart as shit on your part, bro. I don't know even know if I could. Damn, what you a 911 dispatcher now? Vehicle stolen apartment complex. It's a Ford F-150.
Everything I do, I prepare myself for. So one thing that I do have, and it's posted by my front door, is all of my vehicle's information: VIN number, plate number, insurance policy number, make, model, and year, and color. and it's on a little sticky note for every one of my cars. So that in case I ever need to report something, I have all of the information all in one spot and I know how to get to it quickly.
Yo, that's smart.
I've done that for years. I'm a prepper, bro. I'm not one of those crazy preppers prepping for the end of the world, but I prep for situations that are realistically gonna happen. Your car is gonna get stolen throughout your lifetime at least once. And it's just statistically proven that it's going to happen at least once, no matter how much you prepare for it.
Yeah.
So whether that be stolen by impound or stolen by some guy that just wants to joyride in your car, that's a whole nother ball game. But every little bit of information I always have readily available in case I ever need to make a report or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, that's
I even got the serial numbers for my trailers, all of my lawn equipment. I've got the serial numbers written down for my TVs, everything, so that if anything ever happens, I got the serial number, the model number, the make, the whoever. All of it's written down. I've got it on an Excel sheet. That Excel sheet's on a flash drive backup. Whole 9 yards.
Yeah. All right, man. You know, with that said, fam, there's only so much that we can tell you. It's now like it's on repeat. You know, we're just wearing different color shirts or, you know, it's a different day of the week, you know, or a different month, right? But we're saying the same shit that we've been saying for however long now. You know, it's like lock your vehicle. Don't let them do this. Turn the shit off. Or, you know, it's again, I just feel bad for him because he's an OG, right? Doesn't matter about the Pumas and all that. He did look kind of fat, but, you know, still,
that motherfucker was moving, bro.
You know, and he should get an endorsement deal from Puma, bro. Like, shit. Like, yeah.
We almost caught your car back.
Shit, bro. that what? That would probably sell. But anyway, fam, I'm pretty sure a lot of you that's watching right now, you already know this. And I gotta give a shout out to this person. They got their food and just act like they did not see shit. Look, let's fast forward a little bit. That man gone. Look at this. Hey, my food. Hey.
I'm out, bro. I'm out.
And shout out to Metro Detroit News on TikTok. They also have all their social media and all that. You know, just shout out to them for posting all kinds of shit that happening in Detroit, bro. Go check that shit out, Josh. that shit wild, bro. That shit like the Wild Wild West, bro. I'm like, damn.
I might actually be on that TikTok page, depending on how old they are.
That shit wild out there, bro.
I was on the news for that shooting, right? Because pretty much the body cam footage was released on the news. I have to see if I can find it, but the body cam footage was released of me explaining what happened. And it was basically like, you know, we were driving down the highway, you know, there was a bunch of hikers in the van, and I was driving in an F-150 behind them. And there was about 6 or 7 shots came from over by the bridge. And I just seen the windows shatter out of my car and the car in front of me. And I was like, oh shit, we just got shot at. So like I said, they asked for our little testimonial and that shit got released on the news. So I'm up there somewhere. It's in the Metro Detroit somewhere.
Well, I'm going to have to go search for that now, bro. Because I'm like, look at Josh. We're going to have to put it on the next episode, bro. Because that was actually a gig that you was doing, right?
Yeah. Well, I was the account manager for the gig, but yeah.
Yeah, but still, if it's up there, we need to find it so we can talk about it. Because that was a gig for the hikers, no?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I get it. I get what you're saying, but they don't know. All right. So with that said, fam, if you enjoyed this, look out for more episodes like this and some other types. All right. And don't forget to create a whole lot of accounts. I'm just playing. Don't do that. All right. We want it to be organic. Subscribe, share it with your family, share it with your friends.
I don't forget to click the bell. I see Survive and Thrive been having some issues with the notifications. Everybody needs to click the bell. I'm not calling them out, by the way. Click the bell and double check your notifications because YouTube be funky with it. Always double check if you want to be notified when we go live. Hit the bell and join the fam.
And one other thing, we go with a new video is released every morning, Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So even if you don't get the notification, just go to your subscriptions and just look for the microphone. That's our profile picture. And then you just tap on it and then you will see all the episodes. If you did not know how that works, now you know. But we do not release any episodes on Saturday or Sunday. But Monday through Friday, you're going to get a breakfast episode, 9 a.m. Eastern.
Just click on his shiny little forehead. Think.
Okay. So with that said, fam, just do us a favor and let us know what new title Josh should have, because his ass just...
We just going to call me the gig expert.
You calling yourself an expert. But what I'm saying is some of this stuff have nothing to do with gigs and you know too much damn information about it. Like you spoke on dominoes, scientists type stuff, how they see what works and what's deliverable. That was your word. I'm like, how the hell he know that? Okay, cool. We talk about Tesla battery. You know what the damn battery's made out of. How you know that? Okay, you just coming from left field, man. What new title should Josh have? Don't call him no gig expert. His head will swell up as big as his screen right now.
Oh, the
don't
gig
call him
professor.
I think there's somebody named that already.
Oh, fuck him. He ain't as smart as me.
That is cool though. That is cool. If somebody's named the gig professor, then cool.
I give you $5 to rechange your name.
He said he gonna tip him to change his name, bro.
$5.
Anyway, fam, look out for a new episode Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern, and nothing on the weekends because we like to let y'all sleep in. All right, and look out for just the live stream that's coming soon. Okay, once we go live, 8 o'clock Wednesdays. That's every week, right? If we don't go live when it's time to go live, is because his internet was messing up. So with that said, have a good one, y'all.
Deuces.
Wait. He ain't even put up the deuce. Deuces. Oh, yeah. What time it is, D-Fam? It's time to what? Go get your money.